YouTube algorithm system, one dude makes video essays about video games. These are his videos.
Shadaloo's reach in the world had grown farther than anyone else could have foreseen. While one of their main bases got destroyed, Shadaloo continued to operate in the shadows. Knowing that their leader's psycho power could allow his soul to exist without a body, all resources were poured into constructing Bison's new body. When the time came, Bison removed his soul from Rose's body. Rose suddenly awakens in a hospital with no recollections of how she got there or of how Bison cheated death through the use of her body. With Bison's new body complete, Bison is now completely revived once again. Bison then decides to host a tournament in hopes of drawing out Ryu and all the other fighters who foiled his plans the last time. Shadaloo sends out invitations to several fighters across the globe, each with their own goals and ambitions. Among the several fighters are Ryu, who seeks to improve his skills. He believes the tournament is the perfect opportunity to better himself. Ken Masters, Ryu's friend and rival. He fell in love with Eliza and lost his focus on fighting. His fighting spirit is reinvigorated by reading the letters Ryu sends him about his training. He enters the tournament in hopes of facing Ryu again. Chun Li realizes that the tournament is connected to Bison and enters for a chance to avenge her father. Cammy White also realizes that the tournament is connected to Bison and enters to find out about her past with the support of her Delta Red teammates. Zangeif's government enters him in the tournament to prove Russia's strength to the world. Dhalsim enters to earn money for his village. Blanka enters for the thrill of the fight. Fei Long has an interest in competing after being in a string of martial arts films. Dee Jay wants to learn a new rhythm for his music. He believes that fighting will give him the beat he needs. E.Honda wants to use the tournament to showcase sumo wrestling to the world. Balrog and Vega enter the tournament under Bison's orders. Sagat has long since left his Shadaloo position and entered the tournament for a chance at a clean rematch with Ryu. T.Hawk enters to find Julia and to drive Shadaloo off his people's land. And Guile, who after being unable to bring Bison to justice legally, decides to take matters into his own hands and enters the tournament to get revenge on Bison for what happened to Charlie. All these fighters and others enter the tournament in hopes of achieving their own goals. And that's the whole story because Capcom has given no information on what went down during the tournament. Seriously, there isn't any official info out there that hasn't been retconned out by later games, mistranslations, or Capcom themselves. We don't know who fought who, we don't know the bracket, and we don't even know who won the damn thing. All we know for certain is how the tournament ended. So, it basically goes like this. Akuma decides to pull up on Bison out of nowhere and they throw hands for a bit until Akuma breaks out his Shun Goku Satsu. A powerful move that can kill any opponent every single time. Yep, Bison is dead once again. And since Akuma didn't enter the tournament, nobody who entered got the chance to fight Bison in the final match. And with that, everybody just kinda fucked off. Now then, we have reached the part in the video where we will discuss the various endings for each character. I have decided to put the endings into 4 categories: canon, semi-canon, non-canon, and canon and non-canon are self-explanatory. Semi-canon is a bit different because it basically means that portions of the ending are canon or could plausibly be canon, and is for the shit I have no idea about. It'll make more sense as we move along. Also, we're ignoring Bison being defeated by anyone other than Akuma in these endings unless Bison features prominently in that specific ending. Ryu. Non-canon. He didn't win, but he probably shoryu'd some waterfalls, though. Kin. Semi-canon. He officially marries Eliza after the tournament. Chun Li. Non-canon. And canon. Chun Li decides to continue being a detective. Guile. Semi-canon. Guile does not confront Bison, but he does go home to be a family man. Cammy. Obviously, she doesn't confront Bison. The original US translation fucks up by saying Cammy was Bison's lover, which doesn't come up at all in the original Japanese version. Turbo Revival and HD Remix is more accurate, but there's no way she could have met Bison if Akuma killed his ass. Her mission in later games to save as many of the dolls as she can start because of what she learned about her past here. If I had to go with something else, I would go with semi-canon, but it's kind of murky. Blanka. Canon. Blanka finally reunites with his mother, Samantha. Zangeif. Non-canon. He didn't win, and there was no celebration. E.Honda. Semi-canon. He didn't win, but he did manage to get some eyes on the sport of sumo. Also, he probably chilled with his sumo bros. Dhalsim. Non-canon. He didn't win. It's unknown how much money he raised for his village. Dee Jay. Semi-canon. He didn't win, but he found the sound he was looking for and made a hit song off of it, so there's that. T.Hawk. Semi-canon. He didn't win, but he drove Shadaloo off his land, though Julia remains missing, unfortunately. Fei Long. Semi-canon. He didn't win, but he does decide to stop acting and runs off to do some street fighting. Sagat. Non-canon. Sagat is on good terms with Ryu at this point. He has since learned not to underestimate him. He just wants an honest sportsman-like duel with him and not a deathmatch. Vega. Semi-canon. He didn't win, but you better believe he admired the hell out of himself. Balrog. Semi-canon. Obviously, he didn't win, but he did run Shadaloo for a while after Bison got killed and used the funds of the organization to buy a shitload of crap for himself, as shown in the ending. Akuma. Canon. He was the only one who officially fought Bison in the tournament. Bison. Non-canon, because his ass died.